Let's reflect on a really profound teaching from Dr. Simone Alicia's Sunday service. It's an idea that, honestly, completely challenges how we think about struggle, and it offers a whole new way to look at our day-to-day lives. So, at the very heart of this teaching is this powerful reframe. The idea is that struggle isn't some mandatory part of being human. Not at all. Instead, think of it like, well, like a spiritual compass. It's just a little nudge, gently letting you know when you've maybe drifted a bit from your true north. So, as we go through this, I really want you to think about your own life, right? Where does that feeling of struggle pop up for you? And maybe more importantly, what message could it be trying to send you? And that's the key, right? Those feelings, they're not the problem. Dr. Simone teaches that they are actually super valuable signals. They're like little alarms, you know? They're just trying to get our attention and guide us back home. And she identifies some really common ones. You know the feeling, that nagging sense of lack, or just a general cloud of negativity, emotional pain, a feeling of heaviness or resistance to everything, and of course, that deep, deep exhaustion. Every single one of these is just a signpost, telling us we've shifted away from our natural state of just feeling good. Okay, so what's the real message behind all of these signals? Well, they're all pointing to one thing: a distance from our divine connection. But what does that even mean, right? What is that connection? Let's break it down. See, this divine connection, it's not some far-off external thing. It's literally our truest nature. It's that core part of you that is nothing but peace, a sense of limitless possibility and just wholeness. You could say it's your factory default setting. And you can really feel the difference when you look at it this way. On one side, you have all those signs of distance, the struggle, the lack, the exhaustion. But on the other side, those signs of closeness, peace, opulence, and that just means real abundance in every part of your life. Limitlessness, wholeness. The energetic shift between these two columns is, well, it's everything, isn't it? And looking at this contrast really reveals the most powerful truth of all. We have a choice. We can actually choose to close that distance. We can consciously decide to realign with our divine essence, that core of who we truly are. So how do we do it? The practice is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly profound. So, step 1, just acknowledge your human emotions with grace. You're not trying to push them away or wallow in them. You're just seeing them for what they are, signals. Then, step 2 is huge. You make a conscious choice not to live there, not to reside in that feeling of disconnection. And finally, step 3, you deliberately, intentionally start to amplify the emotions that do align you, the ones that bring you back home. So what kind of emotions are we talking about? We're talking about basking in the feeling of pure love, generating genuine joy right from your core, leaning into that incredible, expansive feeling of pure possibility, of pure potential. And look, this isn't about pretending bad things don't exist. It's about choosing which inner reality you're going to feed, which one you're going to energize. So, what happens when you start doing this, when you make that internal shift? Well, something amazing happens. The world around you, it starts to respond. Your inner state doesn't just change how you feel. It literally becomes a powerful magnet, drawing experiences to you. And this quote from Dr. Simone says it all. As you bask in these, your physical world will begin to match. It's that universal principle, right? Like attracts like. When you consistently hold those higher emotional states, your physical world literally starts to rearrange itself to reflect that inner frequency. So, for example, if you're basking in the feeling of possibility, you'll suddenly start seeing opportunities that were probably there all along, but you just couldn't see them before. And this might be the most important part of the whole teaching. That state of peace and joy and limitlessness, it's not something you have to earn. It's not something you have to work for or strive for. It's your inherent birthright. The struggle, that's the strange part. The struggle is the anomaly, not the other way around. So the invitation here is so clear. Close the distance and you end the struggle. Choose to live from your divine essence. And never, ever forget, you aren't just capable of greatness. You are literally built for it.